Hello everyone, welcome back to Follow the Imprints where we are exploring another country in Europe, and this time we are in our 34th country, Austria, not Australia,
Country number 34, Austria, baby.
and exploring the capital city, Vienna.
Also known as Wien.
Wien.
Wien, like
Wien.
with W. Wien.
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 Let's
Wien.
explore Vienna now.
Yeah, let's go.
So here we are starting our video, and the very first spot is this remembrance area where there is a huge monument in the honor of the Soviet soldiers who died fighting in the World War II. And in front of it there is a huge fountain in the square. So it's winter, so the fountain is not working. So now let's go to our next stop.
So now, before showing you our next stop, let's talk about visa. For Indians, this is Shenzhen zone, so you need Shenzhen visa. For Canadians, you don't need any visa. And regarding money, here they use euro. Just bring euro, or mostly everywhere they accept credit cards, debit cards, so you don't need cash. Always you can use your cards, that's good enough. Regarding SIM card, we are using the same SIM card which we bought in Germany, because that have around 36 countries included in that. So we are still using the same SIM card, just Europe SIM card from Maya. I will give you the link in the description if you want to buy that. So that's very cheap, only around $15-20 for 20 GB a month.
Since we have landed in Europe, in Germany, we have not seen any airports. The only thing which we are traveling
And
is
we
in
haven't been to any lounges as well. We are not using that.
Yeah, we are kind of missing lounges, but anyways, it's all been Flixbus till date. So from Prague, we came here in Vienna. So from Prague, we came in Vienna in Flixbus, and it was around 4 hours. And actually, I'm loving Flixbus here. The seats are so comfortable. You will sleep like a baby the moment you will sit there. The toilets are clean. The seats are very clean. You have charging sockets and all.
And it's cheap. The most impressive thing is that it's so cheap. So from Prague to here, it's almost 30 euro each. And we are going next to our next country, which is only 20 euro.
Yeah.
So we are changing country in 20 euros.
If you need visa while you're traveling in Europe, just carry those documents with you, obviously. But there are no such checking points or immigration or customs while crossing the road border.
Sometimes they ensure that if you have your passport
With
along
you,
with you.
yeah.
And booking Flixbus is also very easy. Go to flixbus.com, or you can download their app. Just search your destination and book. Booking Flixbus, you have to go to this Flixbus website, choose your language and choose from where to where you want to go. For me, Vienna to Budapest. Search and then choose the time whichever you want to go. I will choose 11:45 and continue. Here you can select your seats for the price for 249 classic and front seat 369. Then pay now, and that's all.
Flixbus, by the way, it's actually a European bus company covering cheap and affordable prices all over the world.
Even in India they started.
So we have traveled in Flixbus before in Canada and US. First time we are taking this in Europe, and it's very good. Highly recommend.
And just like Germany, here also they say Straße as street, because they speak German language in Austria as well.
We are in front of the St. Charles Church, which is an amazing architectural masterpiece of the Baroque architecture. This was built in the year of 1737. It's that old. So obviously it needs renovation. So half of the site is under construction, but the entry is free. So we will definitely go inside and see it more. Apparently we were wrong, because there is an entrance fee of 950 euro per person. So we are not going inside this time, because we are traveling on a $100 per day budget. So off to the next stop. We are here at the Vienna Museum, also known as the Wien Museum. And here in the first floor, we can see the impact, how humans have impacted the environment. This first floor is about the environment and its history. It's written, the human imprint on the environment is everywhere, just like Follow the Imprint.
This is the first time I'm seeing these armored soldiers. In movies only I have seen. Looking so heavy. I don't know how they were wearing this. She is also wearing one.
Try the chainmail hood and the gauntlet, and trust me, it's very, very heavy. I cannot move with one hand. It's that heavy. You have no idea how heavy this is on my head. And now I am having a next level of appreciation for the soldiers who used to wear this gauntlet and this chainmail hood and fight at wars. Like, I'm already feeling that my head is bending on this side. It's that heavy. On the next floor, it has this huge sculptures and that whale thingy, and also the church is there where we will go next. We are not much museum people, but when we go inside a museum and find something interactive, we really love it. This is the painting of the regent mother or the king, Maria Theresia, who was known as the king of Hungary and Bohemia. Bohemia means Czech Republic, where we were previously, and Hungary, that's Budapest, where we'll be going next. But she couldn't use the title king as she was the wife of the emperor, so she used the title empress. So these are the paintings replicating the Napoleon troops who came into Vienna during the 1800s, like the 17th century.
So this is the full Vienna city. The biggest one is that church which we are going next, and that's the Charles Church where we couldn't enter.
It's like an aerial view and miniature of the city. So this picture is called as the most delicious things. That's because the painter, Biedermeier, he has covered the most delicious things in the picture, and that's wine, women, and music. The washroom is free here in this museum, so that is one of the best things when you're traveling in Europe, because in Europe, if you want to pee, you need to pay. To find a free washroom is a gem. And also one thing in Austria, if it is written WC Damen, that's means women. If it is WC Herren, that means men. So don't get confused. Some stories has been made, but anyways, it was free and very clean. So we are here at a restaurant and having our first Austrian beer, as well as the national dish, which is Wiener Schnitzel. So Wiener, that the name coming from Vienna's name, that's Wien, and this is basically made of veal. It's kind of looking like fish and chips, and this one is some dumpling kind of thing. Yeah, this is very crispy actually, just like fish and chips you will find in London. And the first time I'm eating veal, and I'm not finding any difference. It's just like fish. Instead of the chips, it's parsley potatoes. It's good. So we got so hungry after walking for more than an hour in that museum. It was actually really captivating, so that we will spend more time. Food is very nice in this restaurant. I will write the name of this restaurant here because I cannot pronounce it. And the total cost was around
40 to 90, including the tip, because service was not included, so 10% service.
Yeah. So in Austria, it's customary to tip around 5 to 15%, depending on the portions and the restaurant service. Welcome to our stay here in Vienna, Austria. So here we are staying in an Airbnb. This is a huge one, and once we enter, this is a half bathroom. There's a commode and a very tiny basin, and it doesn't have hot water. It's always chilly cold water here. And this area, we have a huge kitchen space, which is actually very functioning with the microwave, induction top oven, fridge, and most whatever utensils you would need, all is here. Then as we move forward, let's switch places. Here is a huge hall, come living space and dining space. We have a couch here and a dining table here, another chair with a very creepy looking pillow. And here is the rest of the washroom. So here's a shower area with the bathtub, a mirror. Hot water comes here, fortunately. Here we have a view of the front street. And if you're wondering where is the bed, this is where it is. This is a bed where you literally have to climb up and then dive in, because see, that's the height.
For the room is $64 per night, and we are staying here for 5 nights. And other than that, if you want to roam around inside Vienna, so the local transit, it's 2.4 euro per single journey, but you can take 1, 2 or 3 day pass. It starts from 8 euro. So let's continue the video.
Right now we are in front of Mozart's house, one of the influential and the most melodic composers of that era. Till now there are so many symphonies and orchestra show happens, and this is one of his many houses which is still standing here in Vienna. To go inside, there's a ticket price. We are in front of St. Stephen's Cathedral, the iconic landmark of Vienna, and it's so huge. And this was constructed in the year of 1578. Such an architectural gem of the Roman Gothic architecture. And inside, the entry is free. We will definitely go inside because we have seen pictures and it looks amazing. I am just blown away by the outside architecture as well. It's so intricate details of this art, typical Gothic architecture, and it's very windy and cold right now. So let's go inside. Inside, this part is free, but on this side, if you are buying maybe the orchestra ticket or concert ticket, you can go inside the chapel.
I'm not so sure if you can see that or not. Each pillar has
The main tower of the St. Stephen's Cathedral.
one of
Each
those.
pillar, not one of those.
Actually, four of
multiple.
those.
Yeah, in every side of the pillar it has.
Now it's a time to get souvenirs. World of souvenirs. Let's go. No kangaroos in Austria.
This is Austria, not Australia. Finally, after swapping through thousands of magnets, we got one.
Yeah, because this is the most difficult choice you have to take every time in every country.
It's €5. I guess though we are officially in 2025, but the Christmas spirit and the New Year celebration is still going on in Vienna. It's looking so pretty. It's still not dark, so the lights are not lit yet properly, but the decorations are still on. And on this side, after the sunlight just hit the church, it's just another art. Beautiful, like literally 5 minutes we were just looking at it because it was looking that beautiful. Definitely visit when you're in Vienna. So we are now inside the St. Peter's Church, which is also a Catholic church, and the architecture is mostly Baroque and Roman inspired. And this is even more gorgeous. Like Vienna is a house full of churches and museums, I feel. You just have to walk around the city and find your gem. Like it's truly amazing. And this was also built in the 1700s. This entire square is so pretty. Like every turn we are just stopping and taking pictures and video, and this looks like a very posh luxury shopping area with all the high-end brands like Gucci, Louis Vuitton, Fendi and all. But we are off to our last spot for the day, that one. And here in the main center, this is the Hofburg Palace. Grand Palace was the main residence of the imperial dynasty of the Habsburgs in Austria and was built in the 13th century. Inside now there's a museum and you can go for €1950 per adult.
This is the famous bow, which was famous in this Christmas. See, all these people are waiting to get their perfect picture.
Thank you so much everyone. Thank you for watching this video till this end. We really hope you have enjoyed our Vienna episode because we are loving Vienna. And if yes, do subscribe and share this one with your friends and family.
And before leaving Vienna, we will also visit one more country for a day trip. If you want to visit that, please like the video and press the notification button. Till then,
Follow them, friends.
Wien.
Wien.
Wien. It's with W. Wien.
But it's not operating because it's winter, so it's switched off. Ki thake. It's
not working.
Welcome to our room here in Virginia, Vienna.
Who are your influencers? Of course, follow the imprints.